And welcome back, guys. It's Demon, and I have a new LP. And sorry for not being, well, didn't do any LP by now. I did have a little bit of rough time, so yeah. Nonetheless, we have an LP of, sorry for that, Call of Warhammer. This is a mod for, for Kingdoms. Yeah, expansion for Medieval 2 Total War. I found this mod just recently, and also found the Third Age Total War, which is these two mods really did the best they could, and they're still doing it. So I must say they're a must for any fan of Total War series like me. So you can expect me doing this Call of Warhammer because I've seen that nobody tried to do a campaign for it. So I'm gonna try and see how it goes. I know there's gonna be a long ass drive with this thing, but but who knows? Maybe we fail immediately. Anyway, this is gonna be definitely a tough LP because strategy games usually are not, well, this is more tactical strategy game than anything else, and yeah, they're gonna be a long. So I don't presume that I'm gonna finish this LP or in a long time as any other of my LPs that I didn't finish yet, but hey, I'm not hurrying anywhere, and plus this ain't a job, so I'm doing this for fun. Anyway, let's start. First, single player, we go, and this is your campaign called Chaos Storm. We go then. Anyway, now we have lots of factions here. Total, you know, a lot of things to do, and you can see the map over here with a huge amount of factions. You can choose any of them except that is moon, half moon. As you can see, you can choose that one. I don't know actually which faction it belongs. Anyway, this is a blind LP, so I don't know much about it. Plus, I'm a big fan of Warhammer, as much as a fan can be, but I'm not that much of a fan, you know, that know every little single detail about it. So yeah, let's start. Let's first introduce our races that we have. I'm gonna start from the left. Karas Angkor, sorry. And these are your regular dwarfs. And as you can see, each of them has a nice biography. And history and lore is a lot. They added a lot, the makers of this mod. A lot of lore to this game, and which is a must read if you love Warhammer like I do. And plus, I'm mostly familiar to the Warhammer 40k. That was the first Warhammer I ever did. Well, yeah, ever went forth and introduced myself with it. And okay, as you can see, I hope you can read it if you want. I'm not gonna read this. Definitely, this is gonna take a while. But anyway, they have a beautiful things to read if you're interested. Anyway, High Elves Expedition. As you can see, where they start here. Dwarves start in the mountains, of course. They're the dwarves. They have beards. Okay, then we'll start with the evil dudes, the chaos, the corn followers. As you can see, they start from here to the right corner, the north. Should we say it northeast? Yeah. Okay, so we have Tsench followers, and of all four gods, I'm mostly fan of Tsench because he's the sorcerer. I love sorcerers. Oh yeah, let's just allow you if you want to read, maybe, you know, this. I'm gonna go slowly if you can read it. If you want to read it, I would love to read it. Yeah, I didn't read everything. I read some of them, I think, but yeah. Anyway, Tsench, let's see, Tsenchi. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of things to read in this game, and it's beautiful. The game has a lot of events from the start to finish. It's just awesome. It just gives you enough, like a campaign really should be. Okay, the Nurgle, the Plague dudes. So the Nurgle dudes, I never liked them in Warhammer. I really despise the Nurgle. Grandfather Nurgle, I hate that fuck. Okay, Slaanesh, the god of pleasure. Oh yeah. This dude is gay. Or that thing where he's a dude and a girl. So yeah. And now we have the Dark Elves expedition, which I actually wanted to help you with them first, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Empire. And the Dark Elves of Druchi. Okay, let's see them. Anyway, this is your just regular evil elves. The first time I ever looked up on a Warhammer, casual like this Warhammer, not 40k, is that it's similar to your 40k. You just have lesser races, but like Dark Elves, there are Dark Elves in the Warhammer 40k, and good elves and all that shit. Yeah, Space Marines are actually just the Empire. And here are Orks and Goblins. The evil dumb fucks. They just want to smash things. And of course the Grand Principality of Reichland. So this is your empire, the real empire. You know, this is just like your Imperial Guards, main dudes. Okay, so this is the Reichland. And I'm showing you this slowly, so any of you that you want to read, you can read it, enjoy it. It's a lot to read, I mean, this definitely. And I'm gonna start with this, because this is literally, you start with the main faction of the Empire. So we have Grand County of Whistland, the Wussies. I don't know much about the Empire factions. I of course know about Chaos, and in 40k I did read a lot about Chaos and novels and things like that. I love them. I didn't really got much into the Warhammer regular one, I mean this one. So yeah. Okay, where was I? Okay, the Grand County of Everland. Dude, that's some ugly motherfucker. Okay, sorry for that. Slowly, slowly. Let me see if I can go with no, I can't go with the middle mouse button. Of course, I have to suffer like this. Okay. So next one is Grand County of Stirland. Of course, they're all, as you can see in the map, they're all near each other. So yeah, they're all allies. You could figure that yourself, but hey. Okay, the Dwarfs of Zanzibar or some bullshit like that. I mean, there's a lot of just, you can see that the mod makers did a lot of beauty to this game. They added a lot of things. I mean, just these things just to read, you're beautiful. If you like to read, it is. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me just finish this. It's just a fucking long read. And the Wolf people, the Grand Duchy of Midland and Middenheim. They're all Germans, I think. So yeah. Let's go like this a little bit faster. I know that you guys want to just start the damn fucking thing, but yeah, fuck it, let's just do it for the people that actually want to read. Or just download the mod yourself, which is actually a bit tough. And the Grand Duchy of Telekinesis. No, that's Telebeckland or something. Telebeckland. Okay. Okay. Grand Principality of Ostland. Yeah, Ostland. Come on, bitch, come on, move it. I hope you actually that you can read all this shit. I'm not wasting my time with this. Yeah, you can do it like this, maybe. And the League of Ostmark. Now these guys were in Mark of Chaos, if I'm not mistaken, your main faction that you used. Ostermark, yeah. I think that's the one that was in the Mark of Chaos, which was actually a bad game, so don't buy that shit. Okay, moving forward, moving forward. X-Men. Yay! Okay. Wait, and finish it totally, and now you can see the end. And don't worry, only 4 more to go. Oh god. Okay, the Grand Barony of Hochland. Hochland or something. I'm not good with the German thing, so. Do we have Russians also? I wanted to start with Russian, but I did try a bit. Of course, I did try a game just to see how it goes and all that, but it's just a regular Total War, just added with the elements of magic and the Grand Barony of Nordland and that also. And of course, you have guns, arrows and all that shit. I mean, anybody who ever heard of Warhammer, ever seen some pictures, artwork on them, you know exactly what to expect in it. And all that you actually can expect in this mod. Every single thing. I think there is also a Chaos Monster Prince or something, Chaos Prince or something shit like that you also have in Warhammer 40k. I mean, it's very similar to Warhammer. I mean, these guys are all like Imperial Guards. You have different kinds of Imperial Guards with Grand Principality of Reichland actually being the main part of the, the main dudes. The Emperor. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, I was here. The Border Princes Confederacy. And this one actually has a very small piece of a thingy. So Kislev, and this is your Russian dudes. Of course, they also have a small explanation. Okay. So, what should we choose? What do you think? I did want to really start with the Dark Elves, because, the Dark Elves are cool and all that. But they do start near the Chaos. And I did try, of course, I did try Tsench, but immediately I was fighting Nurgle, so I'm expecting that these guys are gonna fight each other as regular 4 brothers and shit. And a sister and a brother. Half thing. So they're gonna part this part, probably destroy the freaking elves, come to the high elves, kill those elves, then come to the Kislev, he's got fucked. Of course, Orks coming from the southeast, and they're gonna destroy the freaking dwarfs and the other dudes, so the Empire is defending part. And that is what they want. They want to defend the freaking Empire of humans. So it's more interesting. I plus use some other mods that actually add, I will write it down the explanation part, what actually mod I use more. I think there are 4 mods I also use for the AI being better and all that. A really needed mod. So even though this is a blind LP, not your just regular Call of Warhammer, I'm using also some mods. So yeah, fuck it. Anyway, difficulty will be very hard for battle and for campaign part. Okay, manage all cities. No battle limit. Hate that shit. So again, fuck it. We need battle limits, and who knows what bugs can we found during the gameplay. I don't want to be stuck on one mission just because. Turn off advices off. I don't love advices. I don't need them. I played Total War series. I know them. So we're gonna start with the Grand Principality of Reichland. So we start with the main dudes, the seat of the imperial government, and the richest, most cosmopolitan province of the empire. So the Emperor himself, and your main unit, best unit for this faction is the Emperor. So all hail Emperor. Okay, so we're gonna start. Though I may change. I'm still thinking. I mean, I did expect to maybe play with oh yeah, the vampires. Sylvania, I didn't say about them. These are dudes are the vampires. The Count Dracula, blah blah, all that thing. So yeah. Okay. Dark Elves. I'm still thinking about the Dark Elves. I love Dark Elves. They're awesome. I mean, they have cool. They have orgies. I mean, who doesn't like orgies? Blood orgies also. Fuck. I'm gonna first think then we'll come back. Okay, welcome back. Now I have chosen finally what I'm gonna play with. So we're gonna choose the Grand Principality of Rhineland, aka the Golden Throne, if you will, of the Empire. Why? Well, we have a lot of stooges around us, which can be used as a defensive part. So after the chaos or whoever attacks them, you know, I'm in the center here, so I'm gonna feel good about it. Yeah, let them all die and I'm gonna be cool. Anyway, let's begin. I'm sorry for the beginning. It's 15 minutes of the introduction of all this shit. So I hope you didn't have bad thoughts about it. Nonetheless, I'm gonna show you the first loading screen. Maybe later. I'm not doing this crap again. Frapsing the loading screens, though they have beautiful backgrounds, as you can see yourself. Music is different. There's a lot of new music into the game, of course. As far as I know, none of the usual music of the medieval is used, so that's gonna be awesome. Nonetheless, so we begin as the Empire, the seat of the Empire. I'm gonna explain you a few things to those who do not know, and I'm gonna read this. By the way, I'm gonna read every little event into the game, just for you to know. If you don't want to read this shit, don't want to hear about it, skip to someone else who will help you this shit. Nonetheless, let's read it. Sorry if beginning that sounds a little bit odd. Nonetheless, okay. Oh my god. Okay, historical note. Marian Terg, sorry if I'm not correcting the same thing about the Germany and all the language and all that, has long been the largest and most prosperous trading city in the old world. Many call it the City of the Gold, which alone conveys a good idea of the wealth of this sprawling cosmopolitan city. Nowhere else can be found the vast array of shops selling goods from as far away as the elven kingdoms of Utuan in the west and distant Cathay in the east. The city's craftsmen represent every skill known to man, and a few others beside, so that it is said in Marienburg there is no activity that cannot be quickly turned to profit. Many mercantile guilds have their headquarters in Marienburg. Most important of all, Secretive High Order of Honorable Free Traders, which represents the elite amongst mercantile society. This large, rich and ambitious body of men feel themselves shackled by the old order and are eager to seize power. Where the fuck it is? Fuck. Oh, jeez, that's a long read. Sorry for this. Where the fuck was I? Seize power, where's seize power, damn it. Yeah. Okay, here we are. To seize power for themselves, Marienburg was once part of the Empire, but gained independence through the massive transfer of gold into the imperial coffers during the reign of corrupt Emperor Dieter IV, if you will. Any subsequent attempts to subdue Marienburg and bring it back within the rule of the Empire have failed, and today Marienburg remains a fiercely independent city-state where the Count of Nordland, nominally the ruler of Marienburg, is forbidden to return under the pain of death. Armies of the city-state resemble those of its neighbor, the Empire, but consist mostly of the mercenaries from all over the world. These mercenary armies are led by hired generals, of course, rogue wizards, or the burgmasters himself. Perhaps that's why in the armies of the Marienburg, units of the noble knights are rare sights to behold. Next one. Okay, here we have enabling assassins in Call of Warhammer. They wish to enable recruiting of assassins in the game for you as well as for the AI. Warning, the AI uses this assassin quite oddly, often targeting his allies. This may lead to the blah blah blah, so it's a bad thing. No. Okay, welcome. More raid. Let's continue on.